All right, everybody, we're going to answer the question, who was Cainan in the pre-flood world? Generation number 4. So let's look at the periodic table of history and look back in time to that period. First, we'll have to understand that this is 6,000 years of history. The flood was about right here, and also modern history is right down here in Israel. So what we're going to do is go back in time to who was Cainan. There he is, Cainan. We can visually see him, and we can see who his contemporaries are. We have his date here, and we get that from Genesis chapter 5. Let's see, we might as well mark him right now so that we can make sure we can see him, even if we zoom out. So Cainan is who we're after right here. You can look at his contemporaries, and also we can zoom out and see the whole scope of time. So Adam's right up here, generation 1, then Seth, then Enos, and then pre-flood Cainan. So in Genesis chapter 5, the text reads, "And Enos lived 90 years and begat Cainan. And Enos lived after he begat Cainan 815 years and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Enos were 905 years, and he died." So in 1 Chronicles, we have the classic name change. Usually a letter is changed. So we have Cainan, C-A-I-N-A-N, listed as K-E-N-A-N. Now, Dr. Luke also defends Jesus in Luke chapter 3. He mentions Cainan as a defense of the genealogy of Jesus in the natural. So these are the 3 references in the Hebrew record. Now, Josephus does mention Cainan in the Antiquities of the Jews, and when we're searching out the Ethiopian Book of Jubilees, Cainan has a sister and wife, and her name is Mual-Eleth. So we don't have any stories that I know of about Cainan, so he's kind of a nondescript character that just ends up being in the line down to the very popular figure Noah. If we can just put in maybe an arrow here for how long he actually lived so that we can get the magnitude of this. So he lived for a great deal of the pre-flood world. As you can see, the flood happened right here. I'll change that arrow. Maybe I'll change it to green just so we can see it. That's where the flood happened. You can see here that righteous Cainan of Adam's line witnessed all the atrocities of the theft and murder that Cain and his family wrought on everybody. It's talked about in Josephus how Cain built fortresses, stole from everybody that were outside of the fortresses for his own gain. So everybody was in havoc mode when Cain was around, and that's one of the reasons for the flood. So anyway, quite a radius of influence. And now, based upon the chronology mentioned in Genesis chapter 5, we can give this really good time placement to Cainan and understand how he intersects post-flood history. Thanks for watching. This video answered the question, who was pre-flood Cainan? Remember, it's always free to thumbs up, share, comment, and subscribe. So have a great week, and I will see you in the next video.